Today's staff development session is focused on multiliteracies. I will cover what is meant by the term multiliteracies and examine ways that we can incorporate them into our PDHPE pedagogies to enhance student learning and outcomes. Our students are faced with an unknowable future, and in order to best prepare them, we must continue to evolve our practices to ensure they are given the best possible chance to succeed. So what are multiliteracies? The term was popularised by the New London Group, a team of academics that met to discuss literacy, pedagogy and technology in contemporary classrooms. The term multi in this instance refers to two or more key elements within the context of literacy education. These elements will be explained in further detail shortly. Multiliteracies can be described as the multiplicity of how literacy both exists and is practiced in the world, and now people are required to comprehend information and design meaning via a range of modes in combination. This is what we call multimodality. To understand the reasoning that multiliteracies are a focus in today's classrooms, we must first understand why literacy is important. We can think of literacy as a tool that has been developed to serve many purposes. However, most importantly, it is for the construction and ordering of information. As we know, literacy is one of 7 general capabilities and is most important for students as it encompasses the knowledge and skills students need to access, understand, analyse and evaluate information, make meaning, express their thoughts and emotions, present their ideas and opinions and interact with others, and participate in activities at school and in their social worlds beyond school. Traditionally, we have used only oral and written discourses to explore topics for further study. This means that literacy pedagogy has been restricted to formalised, monolingual, monocultural and rule-governed language. However, in an ever-changing world, the definition of literacy has changed and the person is now required to be literate in a number of modalities. A person must be able to read, create and interpret media in multiple modes: oral and audio, gestural, spatial, tactile, visual and linguistic patterns of meaning, and understand how to apply these practices flexibly in different cultural, social or domain-specific situations. The incorporation of this multimodality in our teaching pedagogies allows students to become confident and capable citizens in our ever-changing social worlds outside the classroom. Advances in available resources and technology, we as teachers are no longer the monopoly of knowledge in the classroom, and therefore it is important we act as facilitators to allow our students to find and dissect information to create meaning. This can be done via incorporating a multiliteracies pedagogy, which involves 4 components aimed to be used in conjunction. These are situated practice, overt instruction, critical framing, and transformed practice. Situated practice allows students to demonstrate their skills to undertake collaborative tasks, which then assist in the development of new knowledge. With situated practice, students have the chance to bring in their own experiences, interests, and knowledge to the classroom and become familiar with previously unfamiliar things. This allows our students to become contributors of knowledge rather than solely the recipients. In a PDHPE classroom, we can incorporate situated practice via collaborative work using technology designed for group work, such as Zoom or a Google Classroom. We can also provide students opportunities to combine school learning and practical out-of-school experiences, such as work experience with a sporting organisation or with a local health group. Overt instruction or explicit instruction aims to identify specific needs of each student and to assist them in conceptualising explicit generalisations. Here, students are also able to learn appropriate languages and metalanguage. Overt instruction, we can utilise expert guest speakers and teaching practices such as scaffolded learning to assist in the development of understanding of relevant topics and introduce them to metalanguage that is to be used within that lesson's content. For example, instead of providing a written glossary of terms that is more traditional, an audio or interactive video text highlighting key terms can be provided in which students must navigate themselves to further their learning experiences. The next element is critical framing. This component involves students analysing text functions and critically interrogating the interests of participants in the communication process. This allows students to explore cause and effect and interrogate motives and reasons of meaning in a multitude of scenarios and texts. Using critical framing in PE, we can encourage students to critically analyse and interpret the social and cultural context and the political, ideological and value-centred purposes of a range of texts such as health campaigns like the Healthy Eating Pyramid or things such as Australia's multiculturalism policies. Finally, we have transform practice. This encourages the application of knowledge and understandings to the complex diversity of real-world situations. In the case of multiliteracies, this means making texts and putting them to use in communicative action. With transform practice, students must leave their comfort zones and undertake higher order thinking and problem solving to showcase what they have learnt, preferably in a real-life scenario. Relating transform practice to PE, we may have our students use software and technology to research or design a health campaign or learn how to access health services using modern technologies. Students may also use visual, audio and gestural literacies in a role-play scenario. To summarise, multiliteracies is a pedagogical approach that aims to enhance classroom teaching to be inclusive of cultural, linguistic, communicative and technological diversity. Our students will be better prepared for a successful life in a globalised social world. We can do this by using a combination of modes to encourage different forms of meaning making and expression. However, there is no one-size-fits-all approach. We teachers need to adapt and be willing to combine and change between the 6 modalities to suit the individual needs of our students so that they learn skills of how to be investigative, creative, communicative and are able to solve problems on their own.